Hello, this is Debbie Crawford with Southern Outdoors, and we are here with Clay Beverly. He's a very talented young man, and you do what?
I play bluegrass music and other assorted types of music.
Other assorted types of music. Now, you play how many different instruments?
I play 14 different instruments.
Oh my goodness, and how many of those are proficient?
About 5 or 6 of them I'm really good on.
But you can't play the rest of them.
I can play the rest of them.
So if you can move fast enough, you have your own little band.
Yes.
So, that'd be cool. But you do something that most artists do not do, and that is what?
I write my own songs.
You write your own songs, and you actually play different instruments, and you also write your own songs, and then you sing them, and then you mix all that, right?
Yes.
And that's all, you do it all by yourself?
All by myself.
And it sounds really good, I can tell you guys have listened to it. So, but the other night, you played at the Farm Bureau
Women's
Conference, and you actually played a song for them that you wrote and produced yourself.
Yes.
That is awesome. And what's the name of that song?
It's called Bury My Heart.
Bury Your Heart. Can you play some of that for us?
Yeah.
Well, my head hangs high as my heart beats down low beneath the cold hard ground. I've heard lost love makes you put up walls, but I have seen walls fall. Well, time and time I started anew, only to be hurt by every single I love you. I was blind for far too long. I'm tired of singing sad songs. I'm gonna bury my heart in the ground. It can't be broken if it's never found. I'm gonna bury my heart in the ground, 'cause I'm fed up with love.
That was really great, Clay.
Thank you.
That sounded awesome. And you wrote all that by yourself?
I wrote that by myself.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to have you back again for other things, I'm sure. Now, are you traveling with anybody? Do you play in one band or?
I play in several bands. I have an FCA band, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and I play that at school, and it's more of a Christian contemporary band. And I play with a bluegrass band that it's a couple old guys that I play with, and we play around at churches and stuff. And then I have a band that just consists of me and 2 of my friends. We're called the Fence Posts.
Right.
And that's my primary band that I play with. We play at lots of little venues here and there.
Oh, well, I think one of the interesting things is that you go to LaGrange, Kentucky, and they actually have a restaurant there, and you all play bluegrass music on Monday nights, and it's just a bunch of people that get together. And how many people show up at a time for this type of event?
Well, you know, sometimes it's a little inconsistent, but most of the time there's about 20 people that show up for this jam. It's pretty cool.
And you learn from that, I'm sure.
I learned more from going to that jam than I think I ever could have with lessons.
Right. That all the people there, I know a lot of them, and they love to have new people come in, and then everybody mentors each other. So it's really cool that you get a friendly, that's good, you might want to do this a little differently, so it's really nice for kids or even adults to be able to go to that one. So
Yeah.
you like to go to that every Monday night, right?
Every Monday night.
A little difficult to get up on Monday mornings or Tuesday mornings after you've been to the jam?
On the Tuesdays, it's Mom has trouble getting me out of the bed because we stay up pretty late.
But you end up getting up and going to school, don't you?
I do.
That's good, that's good. Now, how do you find time to do all this? I mean, you write your own music and you play the instruments and then you mix all this at home. How do you find time to do that plus all the other activities that you do?
Well, my life pretty much consists of this. I mean, on Mondays after school I have FCA practice and then the jam, and then on Tuesday I have other band related stuff, and like my whole week is just consisting of nothing but music, and I get home at like 8 o'clock, and then when I get home
It's homework time.
It's homework time, and not always homework time. Sometimes I brush off math to write a song, which isn't good, but
Right.
I do good.
Well, you have good grades. I understand that you have pretty much a straight A student, AB, most of the time. Most of the time. That's good. That's really good, because that'll be something you can fall back on later. So, now, do you have a goal with all this music that you're doing?
I'd like to be able to support myself just in playing music. Like, I don't want to be, super famous and stuff, but if I could just make a living doing it, that would be my dream.
That would be your dream. Well, I think you're well on your way to getting your dream, because you do an excellent job. Now, if people want to actually have you come and play for them, or play for a wedding, or help in a band of some kind, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, the best way to do that would be to contact me on Facebook through my Facebook page, The Fence Posts. Go on there and like that, appreciate it, and just inbox me from there.
That would be great, yeah. So just to reiterate, you need to go to his Facebook page, that is The Fence Post, and there'll be a picture of 3 guys on there, so you'll know you have the right one. And you can like them on there and send them a message, or just send a request somehow and get them to come out to see you. So this is great. I think he's wonderful at what he does. So to be 16 years old and to do all this, he's very talented. And when you started, you were not 16 or 15 when you started all this. How old were you when you started this?
I started playing the piano when I was very young. I can remember my mom sitting down and playing the Itsy Bitsy Spider when I was probably before school, and I would try and play along. And I tried taking guitar lessons when I was about 7 or 8, but my guitar instructor told me that I could learn something if I would just stop talking. But so I dropped it after that. And when I was about 13, I picked guitar back up, and I got back into music a lot. And throughout middle school and up on into high school, I've just gotten really into it, and it's pretty much taken up my life.
Now, when you were 13, right after you turned 13, somebody introduced you to the bluegrass music. You had gone to an event. Now, what event was that you had attended?
I had gone to a restaurant to see a band that my grandma had told me about. And we went down there to watch them, and we met the mother of all the people in the band.
Right.
And she was telling me about a jam that they have at LaGrange Coffee Roasters there in LaGrange every Monday. And I was like, that sounds cool. I'm going to go to that. So I started going to it, and I've been going to it every Monday if I can since. Right. And it's really just gotten me into bluegrass, and I love it.
Oh, that is great. And like I said earlier, they are wonderful at mentoring people. So
it's like having 5 or 6 different teachers for different instruments and different takes on the situation.
So you can take several instruments one night and play one for a little while, and then switch to another one and get some input.
Yes.
All through the night. So that is great. Well, that's awesome, Clay. Well, we really appreciate you being here.
Thank you all for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, I hate to say it, but he's in Old Owen County. So he's not a Trimble Countyan or a Jefferson Countyan, but that's okay. We'll let him come and visit from time to time. So wonderful. We'll have you back again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. This is Debbie with Southern Outdoors. Thanks for watching.